My next guest is finally returning to action, going to be taking on Alex Pereira for the vacant UFC 205-pound title, UFC 295 in New York, coming up here November 11th. It's Jiri Prochazka back here on the program. Jiri, how are you?
Hey, I'm great.
Good to hear. Well, it's good to see you back, Jiri.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Happy to be back.
Yes, and we're happy to see you back. I wanted to start first with the fact that this fight is in New York at Madison Square Garden. What does that mean to you? Because for a lot of fighters, that's a career highlight.
Well, for me, it's a highlight because I'll be back after all these things, what happened, shoulder and life changed a lot. So and I had to change my attitude for training too, and that's why it's a big thing for me. And of course, Madison Square Garden, big event, yeah. John Jones with in a main event. So
You mentioned changing things in your training. What have you changed?
I had to change a lot of things to like I every time did like till that injury I did everything and every time for 200% like on the training, not every time but mostly I worked after the training many times. So I tried to broke my body and try to go to the next level in my mind, and these things I had to change. I had to have some like systematic training, yeah, to be calm inside myself, and all these my breaking limits trainings, it's just for my free time, and that's why I'm climbing the mountains. That's why I'm sometimes I'm going to the nature and sleeping there, training there, and to meditate there, to searching my inner power, to realize that and to show that in the cage.
Did you learn anything new while being away? Like, did you pick up any other hobbies or new things to do when you weren't able to fight? Because you had more free time.
Yes, sure. It's about where you put the energy, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you have like two trainings per day, then
Mhm.
you are
Mhm.
just you have to sit or lie on the bed uh, two 1 2 months. So then you have to put the energy somewhere, and I did that. Like I played the game, meditate a lot, visualize the my all these my things, what I want to realize, and yeah, I
Okay.
did many things, but
That's great. Now, was this the right amount of time off? When you initially were injured, I know that you thought that you would be coming back almost a year later. It's a little bit before the full year mark. Was this the right amount of time off?
for me it is. For
Mhm.
me it's the best time, yeah, because uh, I tried to be ready in like half year after the injury, but believe me, it's not good to
To
to do
rush,
it
yeah.
like to do that faster, and trying to heal your body faster, because everything in your body have a right time, and these things cannot be you can't be to push it, these things, yeah,
Yeah.
because it needs time to realize why and what to do, how it's working your new body, how it's working your new muscles, and all these things you have to train to the full power, and yeah,
Okay. Fair enough. And you're going to be fighting Alex Pereira. How do you think your striking compares to his striking?
I think I don't think. Uh, how to say it?
Well, I would say that Alex has a lot of power, very unique and unorthodox with your striking compared to Alex, I would say. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, sure. Uh, what to say? Alex have a nice style. I will be better.
There we go. Okay. What about training camp? Who are some of your main training partners for this fight?
I have a training partners from here, from Czech Republics, but for me, it's not too necessary to have a like good training not good training partners, some like very famous training partners, because all these things what I have to realize in the cage, I just need somebody who will who will simulate me great my opponent. That's why we have our great stand-up guys here in Czech Republic. And before I started the training camp for Alex, to 11th of November, I was before I was in Thailand 1 month with the Hickman brothers for wrestling camp and strength camp. So that was my preparation, and I feel it good. I feel it great, and I'm happy to be back in the fight business, and I'm looking forward to New York.
How about the weight cut? Because I know when you haven't fought in a while, sometimes it's tougher to keep your weight down. How is the weight cut going?
Great. My weight is still the same, around 100 kilos. I
Nice.
don't know how much is the pounds.
Don't worry about it. It sounds like it's a good range, so I'll take your word for it. That sounds good.
I have 100, around 100 kilos, and the limit is 93 kilos. So 7 kilos. I'm good. I'm above that weight limit. So I'm great with that. So for me, it's no problem to cut the weight. For me, it's the most important to feel great in the preparation, to be fast, to be strong, and that all these things I have now.
When will you be arriving in New York? Are you going a week before, or when are you traveling to New York?
2 weeks
Oh,
before.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, great. That's good.
Yeah.
And who will be making the trip with you from your team? Who will be cornering you?
Yeah, two my coaches, and one conditional coach will go with me. So, and one more coach will come a little bit later, but it's all the guys from my teammates. So it will be good.
Any plans to go watch a New York Rangers hockey game while you're in New York?
Oh, maybe we'll go to little watch, to keep myself fresh, to see something from New York. But right now, all the preparation till the fight, one target. There is a one target, and everything is directed for a victory.
What's your prediction? How do you see the fight playing out on November 11th?
Prediction. For me, it doesn't matter if I'm saying that every time, but that's true. That's true. My my attitude to fight, to solve the fight, is adjust to, if it will be in the stand up, if there will be a way, I will win by, doesn't matter, punches, kicks, whatever. And if I will see the way for ground, I will wrestle him, take him down, choke him, or ground and pound. Doesn't matter for me, really.
What did you think of his performance against Jan Blachowicz? Because that fight went to the judges' scorecards.
Yeah, that was his first fight in light
205.
heavyweight. So
Yeah.
yeah, so it showed a lot how he's working after like after the wrestling pummelings and all these things, how he's working in that. And it showed me a lot, but I'm still counting with the best version of Alex Pereira, because that's what I want to see and that's what I want to handle.
Okay. Have you been told that Jamahal Hill will get the winner of this fight?
We'll see. I don't know about that.
Okay. How do you feel like your style of fighting matches up against Jamahal?
It's official. Jamahal Hill will fight the winner of this fight.
So I interviewed Jamahal 2 days ago, and Jamahal told me that the UFC told him he would get the winner of your fight. So I was curious if you had heard that.
Oh, so that sounds good. That sounds good because he really released the title, so he deserved that. Like yeah.
For sure. And how do you feel like your style matches up against Jamal's if you two were to fight?
Right now I'm not thinking about Jamal, but if I were imagine that few months back, because before his injury, yeah,
It would be a fun fight, I think.
it will be great. It will be great fight. It will be great fight because he have the feeling for to catch the right moments, yeah. And he believe in himself, so this guy will be great opponent.
I agree.
So it doesn't matter. Now he's here, Alex Pereira, and let's win that fight.
Absolutely. There's another big fight in your division happening this weekend, Magomed Ankalaev and Johnny Walker. I was curious how you think that fight will play out. Who do you see winning?
One thing, the Johnny Walker, I think, will be stronger, will be more dynamic. Ankalaev will be more. There will be he have a more movement and faster boxing. So we will see. There is a two opposites. So let's see. I don't want to prefer in that fight, but
it's going to be good. Yeah, we're looking forward to it. What about Kamaru Usman and Khamzat Chimaev? What do you think of that fight?
Usman versus Chimaev. Let's see. Which weight is normally working. It's normally going the Kamaru. Which weight?
Oh, so they're fighting at 185. So Kamaru is moving up.
Oh, he's moving up.
Yes.
Okay. So that will be the plus for Chimaev. But he's a very skilled fight. A lot of experience he have Kamaru. So we'll see. Let the win.
How disappointed were you that Khamzat Chimaev told everyone about you two training together? Because I know that was kind of breaking the fighter code.
Yeah, sure. For me, I'm not. I have no more respect for this guy. So, no, I'm not not thinking about him more.
Right.
So I don't care about him
Yeah, no, I understand. Yeah, it was just surprising he said that because it seemed like,
Yeah,
you guys had,
sure.
yeah,
Thanks,
just
thanks,
you,
thanks
you
for
don't, well, no, you don't leave that out of the
thanks
training room.
thanks you saying that. It's like that, but
Yeah.
everybody can't be like normal and talking normal, and it's it's like show time and business. So
Yeah, I understand. I know for sure. You mentioned Volkanovski. He is fighting Islam. What are you expecting in that rematch with Volkanovski taking the fight on 10 days notice? How do you think the fight will play out?
yeah, it depends which was the like if the Alexander, and I don't know, but I believe he's all the time prepared for the fight, and
Mhm.
fight, especially fight like that, the title fight with Makhachev will be great fight, and let's see, let's the better win, like every time.
I wanted to ask you, the UFC is not going to be using USADA anymore after January. You were one of the most tested athletes from USADA. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. You must be a little bit happy about that because you were tested a lot.
Yeah, yeah, not this year. This year they gave me
They gave you a break.
free. They gave me 3 times, yeah, because there was they visited me less than 10 times. So so it's it's really nice to sleep normally, and I don't, but they will change that for something else. So
Yes, they
so
will still be doing drug testing. It'll be with a different company, though.
yeah, so
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 maybe they won't
that's
wake you up as much,
yeah. Yeah,
which will be better for sure.
yeah.
What did you think of Sean Strickland winning the middleweight title? That was a big upset this year.
Yes, it's something like when they gave the when UFC gave the chance to Jamal to fight the Glover,
Mhm.
and he won that title. So my my opinion is, when you gave the chance to somebody who's on I don't know what his which place he was, what
I
it
think
was
he was
his,
he. I think he was ranked top 5. I think.
yeah, top
Yeah, he was
5.
top 5. Yeah.
Yeah, but still, if you gave the chance for somebody who's not right the before the title, if you understand me.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So so then that guy have a big motivation, because he they gave him the chance to win the
Mhm.
fight, to win the big fight, not just a big fight, to win the title, and it's just about him to push himself and show the best, and it's bad for the champion, because he have to be prepared for the guys who's the right before him, yeah.
Mhm.
And when you gave the chance somebody who's not I don't want to say like who not deserve that, but if you understand me,
Mhm.
that guy will push himself to do anything for the fight, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So that's, I think that's the case, that's the case, that's it.
Did you and Sean ever train together when you were in Las Vegas?
Oh yeah, once twice I was there when
How was that? Because
before.
Sean can be very intense when he trains.
Yeah, no, it was very light sparring, like normal, and it was before the I get I get injured. So
Mhm. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Is there any plans, maybe after this fight, to go back and train in Las Vegas?
sure, yeah, why not? So there is a UFC PI. to little recover myself. Maybe after fight. Yeah,
Okay.
let's take a time.
Okay. That sounds good. I mentioned Islam Makhachev earlier. Some people feel if he beats Alexander Volkanovski this Saturday, he would be the pound for pound greatest fighter in the UFC right now. What do you think of Islam as a fighter?
Islam is a very specific guy, and I think if he will win, I think he will be the pound for pound ranked, like the number one. That
Okay.
will be like absolutely right. But we will see.
Are you keeping your man bun, your haircut when you go into the fight, or are you going to shave your head again?
We will see. We will see. Now I feel all my preparation. I felt like I need to build a new one, and still I feel it like it's right. It's right to to keep this haircut, like my war haircut, to the fight. Because last time when I did that, I break my promise, and that's why I had to shave my head, and it was not good.
Are you watching any hockey right now?
Sometimes when Czech Republic's playing, but
I know you have the fight coming up. It's probably hard to watch it while you're preparing for the fight, right?
Yeah.
Are there any players you like watching, or you just watch any Czech hockey?
No, I'm just watching sometimes our national team when they playing, and that's all. That's all. I have no time to watch the other sports. Maybe to see the news, who wants, who's
doing well. Okay. And just my last question, your English has improved so much since over the years. How have you worked on your English?
I worked on my English a lot. Once a week, I have a conversation with my sponsor language agency, and with one of my friend, and that's all. I speak a little bit more in with the people around me, and sure, I have more interviews, so that's why.
Yeah, and you did a great job with this interview, and we're looking forward to this fight, Jiri. Thank you so much. We are looking forward to it. It is UFC 295, November 11th. If there is anyone you would like to thank before we get out of here, I will give you the floor.
Okay. All the guys, all the people around, thank you, who's supporting me, who stayed with me in this hard year. It gave me a lot. And still, I think I did, and I did everything to grow in my style, in my mindset, in everything, and I just want to prove that. I want to show that in 11th of November in New York, Madison Square Garden. Jiri Prochazka, the champion.